KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, we're getting a summer break and just a little bit of a fall preview. It may only last for 2.5 days, but enjoy it while we have it. We're done with the humidity for a while and done with either the heat or the rain chances. It's been either or nothing really much in between so far this summer, and it's going to last at least through Friday morning. Friday afternoon, showers may be back, but on the water vapor imagery, boy, you can see the dry air that's driving southward. This is great news. Not so much because it's the dry air, but it really is super, super dry and making its way to the Gulf. So a rare July cool front. I would say we see fronts like this in July, maybe once every 5 to 10 years. Really hard to call. You might remember back in 2004, we saw a nice cool front right in mid-August, and we got down into the upper 50s with that front. Not going to be this cool with this front, but certainly a nice break from the summer heat, and we'll be back to the same old as we go into the weekend with rain chances rising. Plus, we may have to keep an eye on the front in the Gulf. More on that in just a bit. Lots of on and off rain and storms across the area. This is a 12-hour loop. Most of us were done with the rains for most of Acadiana late this afternoon, but in St. Mary Parish, it's been lasting longer. And then over by NOLA this afternoon, early this evening, some very heavy thunderstorms, flash flood warnings there, some localized flooding, but New Orleans looking better. You can see some of those heavier storms still offshore. Back to the west, let me just go back to that. Back to the west we go, and you can see some shower activity still across portions of lower St. Martin Parish and St. Mary, but again, these showers will be done with. The drier air is moving in. It hasn't reached New Iberia, Jeanerette quite yet. It's getting there, and it's going to work its way southward for the rest of us as we head deeper into the overnight hours. Temperature-wise, got into the low 80s for a high this afternoon, currently sitting at 75 in Lafayette, but more importantly, those dew points in the 70s today they were as high as 77 in Lafayette, now down to 68. Karen Crow feeling better at 66. Opelousas is at 63. Alexandria with a dew point of 61. So getting close to where we think our temperatures are actually going to go later on tonight. So again, the skies slow to clear out. Still some lingering clouds, perhaps coastal areas during the morning, but we expect a mostly sunny and pleasant day. Temperatures at lunchtime at 80. I don't think we'll get up to 87. About 86 the high tomorrow afternoon. Looks good for drive time, and then we'll be watching the Gulf of Mexico. We could see the broad area of low pressure developing perhaps here or maybe over here along the front. Nothing to get worried about quite yet, but something that we'll keep an eye on. In fact, the National Hurricane Center is maintaining about a 20% chance of development over the next 5 days, 10% in the next 2 days, so they're not overly worried about it, but we'll keep an eye on it. And it's been interesting. Most of the late models have been more western Gulf of Mexico with a potential low. And the reason we have to keep an eye on it, because this front's going to come back northward with time and bring moisture back as we head into the weekend, but we'll worry about that then. Right now, let's concentrate on the good stuff. Low to mid 60s northern parishes, mid 60s for your morning low, I-10 corridor, and then down in the coastal parishes, mid 60s as well. Then tomorrow, your highs in the mid 80s, comfortable humidity across the board, the same across the I-10 corridor and down along the coast. And tomorrow night, a few degrees cooler. We won't have the wind, but temperatures getting down into the lower 60s. Northern portions of Acadiana will be down 2 or 3 degrees cooler tomorrow night, even in Lafayette, down to about 65, and low to mid 60s along the coastal areas as well. So it doesn't get much better in July, so enjoy it. Breezy evening, skies eventually clearing, and cooler late than tomorrow, 86 the high, and I'm going to call it the best summer day of 2019 because the humidity is going to be so low, and we're going to have a nice north breeze there. So get out and enjoy it if you can. Maybe a good day to take that personal day. PTO, we call it here at KTC, right? PTO, yeah, paid time off. Well, I'll be working though.
Me too.
But, and then the rain chance is coming back for the weekend. But
you should have said this a little earlier today before the bosses were gone.
That's right.
Rob.
That's right. But it's always good to be the meteorologist to bring good news.
Absolutely.
So I'll come into work and bring the good news.
Yeah,
to you.
kick up over there in the weather lab, put
That's
your feet
right.
up for a little while. It will be a glorious day tomorrow.
Exactly right.
All righty. Thank you, Rob.